are. Welcome back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. My name is Nicholas Earle, and I'm joined here as always by my brother Tim. And today, Sunday, we get a baseball slate. We get two Game 7s in the NHL, and we get two Game 7s in the NBA. Should be a fun day. There's nothing better. The greatest two words in sports, Game 7. And we have four of them today. We had three of them yesterday. So it was a lot of fun yesterday. And we'll go over that, all those yesterday, because hockey was the only thing that kept me sane yesterday to a point. Because we'll take a look back at what happened yesterday. One went right, one went wrong in the world of sports betting. One went right, hockey. One went wrong, baseball. And baseball went horribly wrong for me. I think this was my worst baseball day of the year to this point. 3-17-1. Just nothing went right for me, and I was lucky to hit the stuff I did hit because the three winners were late inning rallies, including I'll get to one that was truly stunning. I turned off the game. I was like, all right, this one's a loser, and you'll see. I started off with the Giants team total over and money line, both losers. There was a theme, I think, with the teams I bet yesterday is all of a sudden they looked like a little league team that didn't know how to swing a bat. Padres first five loser, but I'm very lucky to hit that team total over. Orioles first five in full game. First five money line on then team total over, both losers. I think they got shut out that game.
Mm-hmm.
Brewers team total over 3.5 and over money line for the first 5 innings, both losers. The full game went over. I had the Brewers, though. I was lucky to get the Blue Jays, but I think it was 1-1 heading into the 7th. They scored 4 in the 8th. Yeah, whatever. And they hit the team total over 3.5. The full game over 8.5 did not hit, though. Reds, they forgot what offense was yesterday. They put up 1 run against the Pirates. Team total over 3.5 and full game over 8, both losers. The Nationals showed out. So Houston, first 5 run line, full game run line, loser. Dallas Keuchel looks like prime Clayton Kershaw, making him look like Sandy Koufax out there, shutting down the Yankees. Yankees first 5 full game run lines and team total over, all losers. And this game kind of defined my day, Tim. Mets, Mariners, first 5 under 4. It was looking good. It was 3-0, bottom of the 5th. 2 outs, 1-2 count, guy on first, Pete Alonso doubles and drives in the run. I push. I can't get a win. Arizona Diamondbacks, first 5 run line. They were up 1-0, and they give up a game-tying home run in the 4th, of course. Athletics, first 5, loser, but Athletics team total over 3.5 was a winner, never in doubt. I say that sarcastically. That was game 1. When they hit a game-winning 3-run home run in the bottom of the 9th inning to push that the team total over. So I got very lucky on that one there. 3-17-1, down 15.9 units of baseball yesterday. Just awful. WNBA was terrible as well. Sparks +7 a loser. Phoenix and Seattle over 163 a loser. 0-2 there. UFC. I went 5-8, up 0.27 units, and mainly because I took a lot of plus money shots and I took a lot of half unit big plus money shots. Petrosky and Maximov fight doesn't go to decision. Easy winner. That fight didn't make it out of the first round. Petrosky, the plus 300 underdog, chokes out Maximov. Vernon Jandiroba by submission, and fight does not go to decision. Jandiroba had plenty of chances to submit her, just weren't able to get it done. Alan Nascimento, plus 176. That was a winner for me. I took a half unit shot on the submission prop. He was backpacking him. He had plenty of different submission attempts. Just couldn't get it done. So loser on the submission. Frank Camacho got knocked out in the late in the first round, or no, in the second round. So that was a loser, and I had him plus 210, a half unit play inside the distance as well. Caitlin Shahagian, fight doesn't go to decision. Ribas looked like she could have had a submission a few times in that first round and second round. No good there. Luis Smolka plus 230 and plus 650 by submission. both losers. Smolka looked like he was coming on, and then he just got clipped in the third round. So it is what it is. But what absolutely bailed out my night was some Polish power, and it was a weird knock. It looked like something happened with Rakic's leg. Like when he went back and put weight on it, something must have popped or something, and he fell right over, and that was it. Hey, but I'll take it. Jan Blachowicz plus 163, Jan Blachowicz inside the distance, and the under 4.5 all come through. And that was the reason I was profitable in the UFC last night. And the NHL was beautiful yesterday. The only thing I lost was my Kings future. But Bruins team total under 2.5 was a winner. Carolina to win the series, a winner. Toronto team total under 3.5, winner. Full game under 6.5, winner. And Tampa Bay to win the series plus 105. Tampa Bay to win the series plus 280. Both were winners. Edmonton Oilers team total under 3.5. They win 2-0 over the Kings. So winner on the team total under, loser on the Kings to win the series at plus 190. And can we touch on one thing real quick here, Tim?
Yep.
Maple Leafs. Are we surprised?
No.
Are we surprised the Leafs choked again? I'm not. That's why I had plus 280 after the Lightning. After the Lightning went down 3-2 in this series. And it is what it is. The Leafs are a cursed franchise, and this team was different than other teams, though. I will say that they had me a little worried that I thought this was the team that could make it past the first round because they looked good in that series. It wasn't like last year where they were up 3-1 and then Marner and Matthews and Nylander all disappeared. So maybe next year, Leafs fans. So who knows? But yeah, I went 4-0 in the NHL yesterday, up 4 units. Overall, yesterday was not good. 12, 27, and 1, down 13.83 units. So a bad day yesterday, but I flipped the page to today, and hopefully we have a good one.
Yeah, just an ugly day yesterday. I'll go through everything that was on the site. The over in the Phoenix WNBA game, and that one wasn't even close. I feel like whenever I bet overs, they can't hit a shot for their lives. Whenever I bet unders, it's just 3. Hopefully that doesn't happen today. I did end up putting up the Sparks at plus 8, which was a loser. Kings loser, Tampa Bay winner, under Tampa Bay winner, Carolina Hurricanes winner. And then we get to baseball, which was a disaster. Arizona run line loser. San Diego had a 5-2 lead late in the game, blew it. Under in the Mets game was looking good until frickin' Winker tied it up. Houston Astros didn't even come close. The over in that Pittsburgh game, yeah, okay. I think the only baseball winner yesterday that we had was the over in that Milwaukee game.
And I didn't even have anything to – like I had Brewers team total over, so I didn't really cash anything off of that.
Yeah. Baltimore Orioles loss, and that was everything. I think we got all of 4 wins, 3 of them in hockey. So it was kind of a rough day. Turn the page over, try to get it after today. We'll go ahead, say hi to the chat, and then we'll run through these games, Nick. Game 7 madness. Get your popcorn ready. Dang right. Let's do it. What's up, guys? What's up, Eric? Let's go A's. Let's get it. What's up, fellas? What's up, Mark Reviews? And then Emmanuel saying yesterday was rough. Yesterday was indeed rough. But today's a new day, so let's go ahead and jump into it. Shall we, Nick?
I think we shall.
We're going to jump into this game first, Nick.
We're going to start, with a game that's starting in about 40 minutes here. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres in this one here. We're getting the Braves around minus 120 home favorites with a total of 8 in this game. Joe Musgrove and Kyle Wright is your pitching matchup here. 3-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 79 degrees in Atlanta, Georgia. 0% chance of rain. Looking at these two pitchers, Joe Musgrove has looked good this year. A 2.08 ERA, a 0.9 WHIP, 9.46 strikeouts per 9, which is 27%, a 0.69 walks per nine, a 284 BABIP, and a 2.42 FIP, and a 2.71 Sierra. On the other side, Kyle Wright, a 3.03 ERA, a 1.15 WHIP, 10.35 strikeouts per nine, which is 28%, 2.78 walks per nine, a 315 BABIP, a 274 FIP, and a 3.07 Sierra. And for this one here, I like both these pitchers. I like the stat. I like the numbers these two have put up so far this year. Kyle Wright has looked good, and Joe Musgrove has looked really good as well. And I'm going to kind of look to back them here. It's an early game, so I think it's going to be the bats are going to be a little bit sleepy to start this game as well. I took the first 5 under 4.5 at -130. I think we get a slow start with this one here and a little bit of a pitcher stool.
Yeah, I can get behind that. This is the early game today. I would kind of lean towards an under. Kyle Wright has pitched pretty well this year, minus his last start, which was not particularly good. Of course, the one game I had an under with him. Musgrove has pitched solid this year. I like going after Musgrove. I was kind of looking at the Padres in general. I believe they're sitting like around a -105 even money area. That would kind of be my angle for this one. I think Musgrove has the pitching advantage over Kyle Wright, and I feel like after yesterday's blown lead, I feel like this is a situational spot that I would want to go after the Padres. But early on in the day, I could see these two teams being a little bit, tired, and this one can go under. So it'd be lean that way for me, but I'm just staying away from the early game.
That's totally fair. Stay away from the early game.
Morning, guys. You swept the NHL board yesterday. There you go. What the hell are the Dodgers doing? They're losing, and we'll get into them in a little bit because I'm going against them today. Dodgers let me down heavy this week. That's why I don't bet the Dodgers every day. Yo, how we doing? Yeah, but believe it or not, the Dodgers can lose games.
What? No, they can't. They're the Dodgers. They can never lose a game.
Yeah, it turns out they can. The only bet I only bet the first game of the series in Dodgers and Phillies. Yeah, I bet the first two. I bet like the over in every single game. I think this one's another spot where we're going to get another over. But we'll talk about that game later. Morning, go Jays. I think Manoah gets it done today. We'll get into that game in a little bit. We'll definitely get into all those. Double Dallas parlay, Stars and Mavs. I like it. Let's run with it.
That's going to be that money line. That's going to be a beautiful payday if both those hit.
Yep. Atlanta money line again. No, I'm not going to be interested in that. Also under in the Star. Who knew? Who knew what? That they could lose? I know, right? But let's keep running, Nick.
Yeah, we're looking at the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates here. The Pirates are -145 now.
Yeah, it was like 143, but I rounded up.
Yeah, wow. I didn't think that line was that high. Total of 8 in this game. 73 degrees, 6-mile-an-hour winds from the right to the left, 4% chance of rain. Hunter Green, Jose Quintana, your pitching matchup for this one here. Jose Quintana, 2.7 ERA, a 1.20 WHIP, 7.5 strikeouts per nine, which is 20%, 3.9 walks per nine, a 250 BABIP, a 3.73 FIP, and a 4.36 Sierra. On the other side, Hunter Green with a 7.62 ERA, a 1.81 WHIP, 12.12 strikeouts per nine, which is 28%. 5.18 walks per nine, a 323 BABIP, a 779 FIP, and a 3.93 Sierra. I'm looking at where I was yesterday, except for I'm on the Pirates team total over 4 at -120. I'm on the full game over 8. I think we see high.
It's an 8.5. I forgot about that.
It's an 8.5 now.
Sorry,
I got 8 last night. So
I got 8.5. Last night.
Or did I get 8.5 and I just wrote down 8? Oh yeah, I got 8.5 and I wrote down 8 on my paper. My bad. That's on me. I wrote the wrong number down on my paper. I got 8.5 as well. I think I was looking to bet the 8, but that was like -125. My bad.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's 8.5. My bad. But yeah, I'm on the over 8.5 and the Pirates over 4.
Yeah, I'm on the over as well. I don't. It's not going to slow me down. Hunter Green has not been good this year. He's pitching to a 7.62 ERA. He's just getting blown up each and every game that he pitches. Jose Quintana has been good this year. I will give him that. He's pitching to a 2.7 ERA. But I think the bats get going in this one. We've had a couple of games in this series that it's just been a little bit wonky. A 4-0, a 3-1. I don't see that happening today. I see this one going over the total. I see Hunter Green getting blown up. I see Quintana getting hit. I'm grabbing the over between these two sides. Bad bullpens over all day here. Over 8. If you got an 8, that's good. 8.5. Whatever it is, I think you're going to get 10, 11 runs in this game. So there you go. We'll keep on rolling, Nick.
Yeah. We'll look at the Houston Astros and the Washington Nationals. The Astros as minus 190 road favorites in this game. A total of 8. Patrick Corbin and Justin Verlander's your pitching matchup for this one here in the nation's capital. 79 degrees, 6-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 3% chance of rain. Patrick Corbin's not had a good year so far this year. Hasn't won a game yet.
That's a nice way to put it, not having a good year.
Well, he's 0-5 to start the year.
I know. I thought that was a nice way to put it.
Yeah. 6.06 ERA, a 1.74 whip, 8.54 strikeouts per 9, which is 20%, 4.68 walks per 9, a 371 BABIP, which is the highest of any pitcher on the slate today, 3.38 FIP, and a 4.42 SIERA. And Justin Verlander, a 1.55 whip, a 1.55 ERA, a 0.64 whip, 9.79 strikeouts per 9, which is 25%, 1.33 walks per 9, a 168 BABIP, 316 FIP, and a 315 SIERA. Major pitching advantage here for the Houston Astros. Major lineup advantage, all that jazz. And Patrick Corbin's one of those pitchers where two of those pitchers burned me yesterday with Morton and with Keuchel. But this is a fade pitcher for me. Fade Patrick Corbin. Operation Fade Patrick Corbin. Astros team total over 4.5. First 5 and full game run lines. I think that they come out and they beat the crap out of Patrick Corbin. Plus, the Astros have been hitting lefties really well this year. So give me the Astros. Team total over. First 5 and full game run lines.
Yeah, I just went Houston run line. I know it might be a little bit juicy. I got it. Actually, it wasn't that bad. It was only minus 115. Especially after yesterday's game where they lost 13-6. Yeah, I went after the Astros run line. This is gonna be a 7-1 Astros game straight up. If the Washington Nationals can even get a run, this Astros team is good. I don't think we have to really sell this team short. They're quite strong this year, and they starting to have a significant hole. Oh, not quite. No, sorry. Angels are in first place. Oh, technically they're tied now, but this Houston team's won 12 out of their last 13 games. I think it's a bounce back spot after they lost yesterday. Give me Justin Verlander to right the ship against Patrick Corbin today. I grab them on the run line. Nothing more to say there. It's just that one's just a plug and play.
Yep.
1-800 get some help. No. Angels Astros run line in the over 8. Okay. Astros first 5 minus a half and full game run line. They come pissed after yesterday. 100%. Let's keep rolling, Nick.
Yeah. 1 second. I'm copying my card so I can put that in the scroller. There we go. Baltimore Orioles are at the Detroit Tigers in this one here. The Tigers are minus 145 home favorites with a total of 7.5 in this game. We're getting Tariq Skubal and Tyler Wells, your pitching matchup here. Looking at this game here for me, weather, we're seeing 82 degrees and sunny in Detroit. 4-mile-an-hour winds from the right to the left. And 2.94 strikeout or ERA, a 1.13 WHIP, 9.09 strikeouts per nine, which is 25%, 1.60 walks per nine, a 319 BABIP, a 242 FIP, and a 3.01 SIERA. On the other side, Tyler Wells, a 3.75 ERA, a 1.13 WHIP, 6.38 walks or strikeouts per nine, which is 17%. A 1.50 walks per nine, a 274 BABIP, a 397 FIP, and a 4.15 SIERA. And this is a spot here where I see a pitching advantage with Tariq Skubal. He's a bet-on pitcher for me when it comes to the Detroit Tigers. So that's where I'm going to go for this one here. I'm going to take the Tigers in the first 5 innings at -0.5 run at even money. I think the Tigers have a lead at the end of 5 innings. I think Tariq Skubal has a good appearance. Tyler Wells is a decent pitcher, but I don't think he's going to hold down that team to nothing in the first 5. So I think that the Tigers will be able to get their runs. And I think that the Tigers win the first 5. So that's where I went with this one, Tigers first 5 run line.
Yeah, if I'm going anywhere in this game, it's got to be a look towards the under. These two teams have not been hitting all that well lately. Tigers have gone over in 1 out of their last 10 games. Baltimore, 3 out of their last 10 games have gone over. Tyler Wells, he's hit or miss. He actually hasn't done all that bad this year. He just hasn't pitched enough innings for his ERA to really go back down, sitting at a 3.75. Tariq Skubal has been decent and under 3 ERA. He mostly got blown up in 2 games on his first game of the year and the 1 game against Minnesota where he allowed 4 and 5 runs. Other than that, he's been a very solid pitcher this year, so I don't mind Tariq Skubal. If I'm going after anything in this game, it's either the under or I would have to go after the Detroit Tigers on the run line. I'm not laying the money line or at the 140-something that it is. So it'd have to be a lean towards the run line, but ultimately I chose to just not bet this game. There's a couple other games that I like a little bit more.
And that's fair.
There we go. Tigers Nerfy. Yes, sure. Lean Tigers first 5. There you go. Padres under 8 and Tigers money line. It'd have to be a run line for the Tigers. I'm not laying 145 this early in the season. Let's keep rolling, Nick.
Yeah. Milwaukee Brewers are at the Miami Marlins in this next one here. The Brewers are -155 road favorites. Total of 7 in this game. We're getting Eliza Hernandez taking on Brennan Woodruff in this one here. Looking at the matchup, we have Eliza Hernandez with a 6.37 ERA, a 1.42 WHIP, 8.49 strikeouts per nine, which is 21%, 2.73 walks per nine, a 291 BABIP, 5.86 FIP, and a 4.11 SIERA. He's not looked good this year. Brennan Woodruff, a 5.79 ERA, a 1.36 WHIP, 11.62 strikeouts per nine, which is 29%, 3.14 walks per nine, a 342 BABIP, not good, a 362 FIP, and a 3.09 SIERA. I actually like an over in this game. I think this is a game that's a sneaky over. I took the Brewers team total over 3.5 and the full game over 7. I think Eliza Hernandez gets touched up a little bit here. And I think the full game goes over as well. So give me the Brewers team total over and the full game over in this one.
Yeah, I looked at this one, and there's Eliza Hernandez is the one pitcher that I cannot trust from this Marlins team right now. He has not pitched well. He's pitching to an over 6 ERA. Could he have a good game today? He could. But this is a spot after the Brewers got blown out yesterday. It's, again, situational spots. I like the Brewers on the run line. I got it at some nice plus money. I think it's a good spot for him. Brandon Woodruff, I know he hasn't been all that good in his last couple of starts. If there's a team that I think that he could bounce back well against, it would be the Marlins. Because I feel like the Marlins still have not been able to hit all that well, even though they did go off for a big offensive performance last night. This is a spot, and I feel like the Brewers run line would be a lot safer a bet than going over or under or any team totals or anything like that, because I could see this game being a 3-0. I could see this one being a 7-1. I could see it being a 5-1. I could see anything like that. I guess the only team total I would look at would be the Marlins team total under. But this is a spot that I think the safest play for me is the Brewers run line.
Fair enough.
What up, Earle Bros? Already hit the like. Appreciate it. Like an adult. All right, Nick, we'll go to this game now.
Yeah, the New York Mets are they're taking on the Seattle Mariners in this one here. Mets are on -135 home favorites. It's a total of 7 in this game. We are getting Robbie Ray and Carlos Carrasco for this pitching matchup here. We have 8-mile-an-hour winds blowing out with 69. It's a 69-degree day in New York. Nice. And 6% chance of rain. Cookie Carrasco with a 3.19 ERA, a 1.01 whip, 8.10 strikeouts per 9, 23%, a 1.47 walks per 9, 275 BABIP, a 3.05 FIP, and a 3.35 Sierra. And on the other side, Robbie Ray at a 4.22 ERA, a 1.17 whip, 8.65 strikeouts per 9, which is 24%, a 3.16 walks per 9, 261 BABIP, a 4.17 FIP, and a 3.84 Sierra. And looking at this game for me, I think Carrasco has a pitching advantage in this one over Robbie Ray. Robbie Ray has not looked as good since joining the Seattle Mariners. And I don't really trust him too much here. And I know the Mets struggle against left-handed pitchers. Yes, I understand that. But I think that Robbie Ray does get hit up a little bit here today. I think the Mets do come out and they look good. And they go for the sweep in this series. No, they lost game 1. Mm-hmm. They lost game 1. My bad. They go for a series win, which they've done in every single series so far this year. So give me the Mets in the first 5 at -135 and the full game at -132 here.
Yeah, I went one step further. I took the Mets run line at +170. I think they win by multiple runs. And they've won every single series this year so far. Why not continue that trend? They haven't won every single series. They have not lost a series. The only series that they did not win, it was a 2-2 with the Braves. Cookie Carrasco has the pitching advantage. His numbers are very deceiving because he allowed 8 earned runs, 9 hits, and 3 2/3 innings against St. Louis. Other than that performance, he's been solid. He's only allowed 3 earned runs in all of his other starts. So, and that's in about 33 innings. Cookie's been fantastic this year. On the opposite side, Robbie Ray has not been. I know the Mets aren't hitting against lefties all that well. I don't really think it matters. Robbie Ray has been struggling. He's pitching to an over 4 ERA. His walks are up. This is a spot that I think the Mets take advantage. I think this one's a 4-1, 5-1 type of game. I do not think this game is a high-scoring game at all. I think Cookie shuts down the Seattle hitters. And I think we end up getting a 4-1 area. So Mets run line +170 area. What's wrong with that? I have to learn who the ground ball pitchers because I get a lot of double playouts. Yeah. I love seeing double plays when I have overs.
That's the greatest, especially bases loaded, no out double plays.
Oh my God, that's the best. But no, it's got to be the 1, 2, 3 double plays, the ones that go from like a dribbler to the pitcher, they go home to go to first. Yeah, those are the best.
Oh man,
I want to take Seattle here. Need to talk it out. Do not take Seattle. Robbie Ray has not been good this year. Cookie has, and the Mets don't lose series. Well, let's keep rolling on, Nick.
Yeah, Toronto Maple Leafs. That's not for a while. The Blue Jays are at the Rays in this one here. The Blue Jays are -125 road favorites, total of 7 in this game. We are seeing Alek Manoah and Corey Kluber, the pitching matchup for this one here. Corey Kluber, 4.55 ERA at 1.31 whip, 8.19 strikeouts per 9, which is 22%, 1.82 walks per 9, a 333 BABIP, 377 FIP, and a 3.44 Sierra, or 3.57 Sierra. On the other side, Alek Manoah, a 1.75 ERA, a .89 WHIP, 8.75 strikeouts per nine, which is 25%, 2.25 walks per nine, a 222 BABIP, a 327 FIP, and a 3.44 Sierra. And for me, I didn't get to anything in this game. I am tired of the stupid Blue Jays team not being able to get them right ever. I would lean towards them in the first 5 innings, around minus 135 or minus the half around, first 5 minus half a run at plus 110. But I did not get involved in this game, so this was just a plain simple stay off for me.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. If anything, I probably lean towards an over, especially how yesterday's game went. 1-1 going into the 8th, a very defensive game, and then one inning kind of blew up that total a little bit. Alek Manoah has been good this year, though. That's kind of the thing that kept me off of it. Manoah pitching to a 1.75 ERA. He's been good. On the other side, you get Jeffrey Springs, who's a bullpen piece. So you're getting a bullpen game from Tampa Bay today. I would kind of lean towards Tampa, though. Toronto's been really, really struggling lately. They finally got their first win in they snapped their 5-game losing streak. Yeah, this is a spot that I like. I would lean towards Tampa, but I did not grab it.
There you go.
Oh, the best, yeah. Rays plus 100. Rays better bullpen. I agree.
We're getting nothing but bullpen from them, though. That's the worrisome thing.
I'm not worried about that at all.
Yeah, my suggestion for that game, the last thing I'll say is if you like the Blue Jays, it's our first 5. If you like the Rays, it's a full game.
There you go. Let's move on.
Yep, we have the Cleveland Guardians and the Minnesota Twins in this one here. The Twins are minus 145 home favorites with a total of 8.5 in this game. We're seeing Joe Ryan and Tristan McKenzie here as your pitching matchup for this one. 10-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 69 degrees, and 3% chance of rain. Tristan McKenzie, 2.76 ERA, 1.02 WHIP, 9.20 strikeouts per nine, which is 26%. 2.76 walks per nine, a 278 BABIP, a 276 FIP, and a 3.49 Sierra. On the other side, Joe Ryan, a 2.56 ERA, 1.01 WHIP, 8.81 strikeouts per nine, 24%. 3.41 strikeouts per nine, a 228 BABIP, a 342 FIP, and a 3.95 Sierra. For me, I took the plus money in this game. I took the Guardians at plus 120 in the first 5 innings. I think that we have a slight pitching advantage towards Tristan McKenzie, who does possess the better FIP, the better Sierra, less walks per nine. Whips are about the same. I think this pitching matchup's more even than people think it is, because I think Joe Ryan is someone that people are looking at, and he's actually looked pretty decent this year. Tristan McKenzie is someone I've liked the last few years as well. He's just been trying to figure it out, and I think he's starting to figure it out this season. And we know Cleveland's always good at producing pitching. So I took a shot with Cleveland here in the first 5 innings at plus 120 against Joe Ryan. So that's where I'm at there.
Yeah, this is a game that I stayed away from. It would be a lean towards Cleveland just because I'm getting some plus money with them. I feel like both of these pitchers are around the same area. Cleveland's kind of been playing better lately. They've won 7 out of their last 10. They've actually been playing quite well. On the other side, after Minnesota had a good solid stretch, they've now lost 6 out of their last 10. So I think we're getting 2 teams going separate directions. It would be a lean towards Cleveland in this game, but this is, once again, not one that I got all that interested in.
Fair enough.
You like the New York Liberty Day. What do you think? I think it's under or nothing in that one. Real quick, looking at that game, the Liberty have gone under in 2 out of their 3 games. The one game that went over was because of overtime, and I believe it was double overtime. So New York is a heavy under team. I actually might add this play. And then Dallas is 1-1, and last game they went over, but that one was kind of more of Washington kind of pushing the pace more in that game, because Washington's a good offensive team. But this is I feel like this is a good spot for an under, and I'm probably going to add that to my card. I'm going to put up on the site when Nick goes over this next one. So under in that game, under in both games today in the WNBA. Under 7.5 here for that Minnesota game. I could see it. Don't give us no 1-800 gambler with our WNBA. I know it hasn't been good to start the year, but we will get consistent. Yeah. Oh, that was almost English, Terry. There we go. Blue Jays winning streak going to start today. Sure. We didn't bet that game. So, you know what? The Blue Jays, Nick, did you bet that game?
Nope.
No? Okay, Blue Jays will win today because me and Nick didn't bet it. You're welcome. You're welcome, Terry. Nick, I know we're probably going to have a little bit of differing opinions on this one. Let's hear it.
Yeah, and by the way, how long until you can switch your name to Let's Go Blue Jays picks now that it's baseball season? But we have the New York Yankees. They're taking on the Chicago White Sox here. The White Sox or the Yankees minus 120 home road favorites. Total 8 in this game. We get Michael Kopech taking on the god himself, Nestor Cortez. 3% chance of rain, 66 degrees in the windy city today. 9-mile-an-hour winds from the left to the right. We got Nestor Cortez with a 1.41 ERA, a .97 whip, 11.81 strikeouts per nine, which is 34%. Maybe look at a strikeout prop for him. A 3.09 walks per nine, a 261 BABIP, a 235 FIP, and a 2.75 Sierra. On the other side, Michael Kopech has had a really nice start to the season as well. 0.93 ERA, 0.97 whip, 9.31 strikeouts per nine, which is 26%. 4.03 walks per nine, a 214 BABIP, a 251 FIP, and a 4.02 Sierra. And I like both these pitchers a lot. I think they're going to duel it out a little bit here today. I got the first 5 under at 4 at minus 110 in this game. I think we see a lower scoring battle of two good pitchers. I think Kopech has a good game. I think Cortez has a good game. We saw yesterday the Yankees were able to make Dallas Keuchel look like a Cy Young winner. I think both these pitchers are going to come out and look good. I really like Cortez. I think Cortez may be the best pitcher on the Yankee staff. But give me the first 5 under 4 for this matchup here. I'm not going to pick a side. I would lean towards Cortez and the Yankees, but I would not. Or I'm just on the under though.
I'll pick a side. Give me the White Sox. Michael Kopech has been fantastic this year. I can see why Higgs wanted a Cy Young ticket on him at 100-1. He's been fantastic. 29 innings, a .93 ERA, 30 strikeouts, 13 walks. He's allowed 3 earned runs this year. He's allowed 5 runs, but 3 of them earned. 15 hits in the 29 innings. He has been one of the best pitchers in the American League, and he should be up there in that Cy Young race. Nestor Cortez has been good too, but he's got an ERA over 1. 1-1 with a 1.41 ERA, 42 strikeouts, 11 walks. This is going to be a major under game as well. I could see this one being a 2-1, but I like the White Sox at plus money or even the plus money area to get the job done today at home and try to slow down this Yankee team who has, after yesterday's game, they still have won 7 out of their last 10, and I believe 17 out of 20 or something like that. They're still the best record in baseball right now. But I think that Yankees are going to start to cool down. I'm taking the White Sox to take control in this game and Michael Kopech to get a win and get the job done. I like Kopech. I think he's been solid this year. So there you go. Yeah. White Sox money line. Not today. Yanks got me late. I like Cortez. Cortez plus 2,500 Cy Young. Take a shot. No, I'd rather take a shot with Kopech than
I don't mind that.
Than Cortez.
If I can give a long shot Cy Young winner for this season, it'll be on the National League side. And I didn't see any odds for him. I would have to
He
look
was
again.
80. I know who you're talking about. He was 80-1 to start the year.
80-1, Zach Allen?
Yep.
I would give out Zach Allen as a long shot Cy Young winner.
I wonder if I could find futures on that. Let's see.
I was looking on DraftKings Sportsbook because that was the only one I was able to find player futures on yesterday.
That's fair.
For the MLB. I'm gonna see if I can find him. I didn't see him yesterday. I'm gonna see.
I'll start looking through them, Nick. We can keep rolling through these games.
Yeah, we have the Boston Red Sox at the Texas Rangers in this one here. Texas Rangers are minus 120 home favorites with a total of 8.5 in this game. No weather to worry about because this is a dome. So looking at the pitchers here, Martin Perez and Tanner Houck. Tanner Houck expected to be the long reliever. They're going to start with Austin Davis, but then it's going to go to Houck. So I'm only going to look at Houck's stats here. But a 2.10 ERA, a 0.99 WHIP for Martin Perez. 6.82 strikeouts per nine, 19%, 2.36 ERA, or walks per nine, a 258 BABIP, a 258 FIP, and a 3.82 Sierra. On the other side, Houck has not looked the greatest, a 5.70 ERA, a 1.39 WHIP, 8.75 strikeouts per nine, which is 23%, but 4.18 walks per nine, a 333 BABIP, a 351 FIP, and a 4.01 Sierra. I'm going to side with the Rangers here. Rangers in the first 5 innings for me at minus 130. I think that Martin Perez has been the better pitcher so far this season, and I think he's able to get the win.
Yeah. I will say I have nothing involved in this game because there was no line yet last night, and you know my rules. If I don't like to mess with, I don't like adding games. So this is just a game I left off. I don't like this Boston bullpen. It would be a lean towards Texas, but I laid off. But as for Cy Young stuff, Zach Allen opened up at 80-1. According to covers right now, he's around a 25-1 to win the Cy Young.
Why don't you see him then?
Yeah. On the AL side, current favorite to win the Cy Young at plus 600 is Verlander and Gausman and Cole and Shohei. All 4 of them are all 600.
And Cease is up there as well.
But Cortez is 20-1 and Kopech is 25-1. So there you go.
A couple of the ones I picked preseason are up there as well with Dylan Cease and Shane McClanahan.
Yeah, the ones that I picked are no longer there because most of them are injured. So I had Lance Lynn and Flaherty. I thought they were going to start the year, and they went on the DL in spring training. DeGrom obviously done.
Yeah, I think I had Lopez as someone I picked.
Pablo Lopez. No, I chose Sandy Alcantara.
Oh, yeah, I think I did Alcantara as well. Let me see. I'm going to look up and see what I did.
Let's keep rolling because it's already 11:30. New York Liberty money line has dropped a little bit. I put the under in at the under 165.5. I found them. Yeah, lean over 8 here. Yeah, I can lean towards the over just because of the bullpen. We'll go ahead and move on to this game, which I will talk about because this game has our best bet in it. It's over on the EarleSportsBets.com website. So if you guys are interested in that, you guys go ahead and check out EarleSportsBets.com. You could use the promo code EarleSportsBets.com/promo 25 a week pass $49. Use the code MBA at checkout. You get it for $39 for a week. So there you go. Let's keep rolling, Nick.
Yeah, I'm looking at Ed Manoah and McClanahan and Casey Mize as my 3. And I also had Chris Sale, which I don't think I've seen him pitch a game this year. So
he is not.
That was a good pick. All right. The LA Angels are at the Oakland Athletics in this one here. Minus 130 with the Angels. Total 7 in this game. Looking at the weather in this game in Oakland, 11-mile-an-hour winds blowing out, 65 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Frankie Montas, a 3.77 ERA, a 1.02 WHIP, 5.85 strikeouts per nine, which is 24%, a 2.51 walks per nine, 241 BABIP, a 365 FIP, and a 3.43 Sierra. On the other side, Patrick Sandoval, 2.03 ERA, a 1.28 WHIP, 9.11 strikeouts per nine, which is 24%, 4.05 walks per nine, a 301 BABIP, a 246 FIP, and a 3.95 Sierra. I am on the Athletics here. The Athletics are a team I've been backing a little bit lately, and they made me. They were one of my only winners yesterday with that walk off, but I lost the first five with them. But I'm right back on their first five here in this game at plus 105. I like Frankie Montas a little bit here. I think he'll be a good little trade piece come the trade deadline, and I think he's going to just try to increase his stock here, and I think that he's going to be able to outduel Patrick Sandoval. Even though we look at the stats here with Sandoval having a better ERA, but you look at the advanced numbers and his walks and all that, Montas walks less batters. He has a lower BABIP. He has a lower FIP. He has a lower, Sandoval has a better FIP, but Montas has a better Sierra. So I'm going to take some plus money here with the Athletics here in the first 5 innings, plus 105.
Yeah, I laid off this game. I'm not really too interested in going after it. Sandoval, I feel like I would go after Sandoval and the Angels more. I know I like Frankie Montas. He just has not been super consistent lately. He's been very hit or miss. He's allowed 9 earned runs in his last 3 starts. Granted, one of those starts he allowed no earned runs. So the other 2 he kind of got hit hard. And I could see the Angels hitting him hard again. But this is a spot that I kind of just laid off. Wasn't really too interested in it. Maybe I lean towards the under, but nothing going for this one for me. Did you say if you like the Milwaukee Bucks? I do not. I did not bet it, but I do not. Also on New York Liberty, I got the under in the Liberty game. Under in both WNBA games today. There you go. Sorry, I've been jumping in and out. Kind of busy over here. You're good. You're good. Under in both. Joe Crypto, Celtics, Suns, moneyline parlay, book it. No, I like the Mavs. But we'll get to that in a little bit. Let's keep rolling with this game, Nick.
Yeah. Sorry, I saw a group message in the group chat, so I went to look at it, Tim. Your bracket for the NHL Challenge is doing amazing. You had the Avs, you had the Blues, you had the Panthers, you had the Lightning, you had the Hurricanes, you had the Oilers, you have the Flames, and you have the Penguins today. If the Flames and the Penguins win today, you will sweep the first round. I just wanted to bring that up. I saw that in the group chat, and I'm like, there's no way that's right.
People ask me why I get so much top team.
No. I'm just going to go into that group chat and post the picture of you taking the Sabres to win the cup.
Earle, NHL hockey expert. Kidding. Go ahead. Let's do this.
All I'm going to do is post that. All right, cool. Arizona Diamondbacks are hosting the Chicago Cubs in this one here, Tim. The Diamondbacks are minus 125 home favorites. A total of 9 in this game. And we're looking at a pitching matchup of I clicked the wrong. There we go. Justin Steele and Humberto Castellanos in this one here. Humberto Castellanos with a 4.32 ERA, a 1.20 WHIP, 5.76 strikeouts per nine, which is 15%. He has a 2.52 walks per nine ratio, 282 BABIP, and a 345 FIP and a 4.65 Sierra. On the other side, Justin Steele, 5.32 ERA, 1.77 WHIP, 7.77 strikeouts per nine, 18%, 5.32 strikeouts or walks per nine, very high walks per nine, 352 BABIP, a 377 FIP, and a 4.76 Sierra. I'm going to target to fade Justin Steele in this spot here and take this Diamondbacks team. I took the Diamondbacks team total over 4.5 at plus 110. I took the full game over 9 because I don't trust Humberto Castellanos either. I think we see some runs in this game. I think this is like a 6-5 type of game. So give me the Diamondbacks team total over and the full game over.
Yeah, I could see it. It would be, once again, a lean towards not my Diamondbacks, but a team that I've been riding a lot in the Diamondbacks. I just couldn't pull the trigger today. Humberto Castellanos is not a pitcher that I trust, although he has his good games from here and there. I think he could beat this this Cubs team, after starting pretty well, is now lost 7 out of their last 10 games. So they're kind of exactly where we expected them to be. What I don't understand this Diamondbacks team. They've been good this year. I'm gonna lean towards the Diamondbacks in this game. Did I bet it? No, I did not, but it would be a lean that way. Bucks and Suns, no and no. Penguins not winning. Sorry. Yeah, I know. I picked it before Nick. I picked him before Nick picked him. So I didn't know what Nick was going to pick throughout the playoffs, so I just picked what I picked.
Yeah.
It means absolutely nothing. I just wanted to hockey for a little bit.
Yeah, and the only ones I've gotten wrong were my shots on big underdogs with the Kings and with the Capitals, I believe. I believe that was the only ones I've gotten wrong.
Yeah. But let's keep rolling on, Nick. We got 2 more baseball games left.
Yeah. We have the Philadelphia Phillies. They're at the LA Dodgers in this one here. The Dodgers are minus 135 home favorites. Total 8.5 in this game. The weather for this one, 8-mile-an-hour winds blowing out. 84 degrees, 0% chance of rain. We're getting Michael Grove and Aaron Nola. Aaron Nola's been terrible this year. Michael Grove, though, making his major league debut. And he's only pitched up until Double-A. This year in Double-A, he's thrown 16 and a third innings pitched, 5 earned runs on 11 hits, 22 strikeouts, 5 walks. 0-1 with a 2.76 ERA and a .99 WHIP. Last season, he had a 7.86 ERA and a 1.79 WHIP in 71 innings pitched in Double-A. So this guy hasn't been that good when it comes to it. On the other side, Aaron Nola with a 3.83 ERA, 1 WHIP, 10.58 strikeouts per 9, 30%, 1.58 walks per 9, a 281 BABIP, a 348 FIP, and a 2.54 SIERA. I took a shot with the Phillies here. And this is not a full game. I will not bet a full game with the Phillies this year. Not going to happen. It's only first 5 at plus 105. But I think the Phillies with Aaron Nola, this is a pitching advantage, obviously, over Michael Grove, whoever the hell that guy is. And the Phillies are going for the sweep over the Dodgers, which is crazy. A 4-game sweep in LA. Props to the Phillies there. But yeah, I'll take the Phils here in the first 5 innings at plus 105. I think that they're able to get a few off of Michael Grove.
There you go. I don't hate it. I actually I don't want to say I doubled down on this game, but I doubled down on this game. I took the Phillies and I took the over. Because all 3 games have gone over so far. All 3 games have gone to the Phillies. I'm just going to continue on this trend. I think the Phillies win. I think they score 6 to 7 runs, and I think this is a high-scoring game because the Dodgers have proved they can't pitch right now. Their pitching is all in a whack, and it's not their fault. It's because Clayton Kershaw went on the IL. Buehler got moved up a day. Urias got moved up a day, and now they have to have a bullpen game. So it's kind of a rough spot for the Dodgers. Love to see it. Screw the Dodgers. Let's go Mets. But this is I love seeing both these two teams lose. So if both of them could lose, that would be fantastic. But I took the Phillies today, and I took the over as well, just to add to it. So Phillies and the over. How about them fighting Phils laying smackdown on the Dodgers? The lineup has been on fire. Yeah, it's amazing. The Phillies can win against teams not named the New York Mets. I agree. Phillies first 5. Yes, I'll take them full game too. Sunday Night Baseball, Nick.
Yeah, we're getting the San Francisco Giants and the St. Louis Cardinals. This is a fun little matchup here. We get a good pitching matchup in this one as well. We get Adam Wainwright, which was one of my Cy Young picks to start the season. 55-1. That was a stupid thing. But
he's not doing horrible.
And Carlos Rendon on the other side. We're getting, I believe, 8-mile-an-hour winds. Why do I not see? That's because it's already clicked it for whatever it clicked into tomorrow's games on my RotoWire. There we go. 8-mile-an-hour or 7-mile-an-hour winds blowing out 75 degrees, but a 27% chance of rain. Wainwright, a 3.18 ERA, a 1.29 WHIP, 7.41 strikeouts per nine, which is 20%, 3.44 walks per nine, a 299 BABIP, 3.40 FIP, and a 3.86 SIERA. The other side of Rendon, 1.80 ERA, a 0.91 WHIP, 13.63 strikeouts per nine, 39%, 3.09 walks per nine, a 290 BABIP, a 1.22 FIP, and a 2.25 SIERA. I think this is going to be a great pitcher's duel. I think both these pitchers are going to battle it out, and I know this is a low number, but I took the first 5 under 3.5 at -120. I think we see a low-scoring game. Both these pitchers have looked really well so far this season. I think that's going to continue into today's game. First 5 under 3.5, Giants and Cardinals for me.
Am I crazy that I kind of like the over? I'm not betting it, but I feel like on Sunday Night Baseball, you're going to start seeing a lot of overs. There's a low total, but I think that the you're saying in order to push in this game, I need a 3-3 game. I think we can get that because the bullpens on these two teams have not been all that good. I know that we've seen the Giants got shut out yesterday. The Cardinals only got to put up, 3 runs the day before. But these two teams can hit. And I think that we're going to see some type of offense in this game. I chose to lay off the Sunday Night Baseball game, but it would be a lean towards the over for me. I have to differ from you, Nick, but this one's a lean towards the over for me. But that is all of the baseball games for today. We'll go ahead, quickly jump into the 4-game sevens. Got 20 minutes, so let's go ahead and run through them, Nick. We'll start with this one.
Yeah, the Milwaukee Bucks are at the Boston Celtics in this one here. Celtics -5 in this game, total 205.5. Disclaimer for the NBA today, I didn't get to anything. I don't know if I will, but I need to look a little bit deeper into these games. I'll probably look at where tickets are going and stuff like that. But for me, I've got nothing on this game so far. I may get involved with this one later, but this is a pass for me at the moment.
Yeah, if I notice one thing with both these game sevens, the totals have dropped dramatically. Like, this game dropped from a 208 to a 205.5. The Mavs game dropped from a 209.5 to 205. Like, these are two games that dropped crazy. I would kind of lean towards the over in this game. Main reason why I didn't. Normally, daytime games, which this one's at 3:30, don't go a high scoring, especially with the Celtics. And if I would have to lean towards a side, I would lean towards Bucks +5. I think this is going to be a one-possession game going down to the end. And I know we're not really supposed to say, oh, I think that this team wins, but this team covers. I think that the Celtics win this game. I just don't think they win by more than 5. So it would be a lean towards the over more than a side, just because the total dropped that much. But I did not get involved in this game. I did get involved in the second game, though.
Yeah, and I want to look at the real quick with these two basketball games. I'm going to bring up where the tickets are going and all that fun jazz. And this may be able to help push towards one way or the other. For the side, I'm seeing 56% of the tickets on the Bucks, but 72% of the cash are on the Celtics. 53% of the tickets are on the over. 53% of the money is on the under. So do with that as you please. I would probably lean towards the Celtics here and the under, which would probably mean that probably a decent look for this game. The Bucks under 100 points at -125. Team total. That's probably where I'll look in this game. I haven't gotten involved with it yet, but that's probably where I'll look for this one here, is for the Celtics to keep the Bucks under 100.
That's fair. I don't mind that at all.
Game 7 unders.
Hey, I wouldn't mind it under, but I just feel like at this line and now at 205.5, I kind of want it over. Good morning, Tim and Nick. Cincy MLS +310 was a huge for me yesterday. Nice.
Manitoba Moose.
Manitoba Moose today in the AHL. Also like the Rangers on the money line. I'm guessing
Which
that's
Rangers?
Hockey. Yeah.
Which Rangers? Break it. Which Rangers?
Get the early line for the Mets Cards tomorrow. Cards late night Sunday game. Cards won't hit Taylor Ham McGill. he had one bad start and we're already okay. By the way, Tyler McGill has odds for Cy Young at 50-1. Just wanted to throw that one out there.
He's definitely
So
pitched himself into the rotation.
Yes, he definitely did. All right, second game 7, Nick.
Yeah, the Dallas Mavericks. They're at the Phoenix Suns in this one here. The Suns are 6.5-point home favorites. Total around 205. Looking at the cash in this game, 55% of the tickets are on the Suns. 65% of the money is on the Suns. 71% of the tickets are on the over. 54% of the money is on the under, though. So a little bit of sharp action coming in here on the under, which makes sense. It's a game 7. You expect lower scoring games. I'm probably going to play a couple unders here in these 2 games for the NBA. I didn't bet anything yet, but that's probably where I'm going to end up targeting. For me, I'll lean towards an under in this game, but I did not get to anything yet. But under 205 would be my luck here.
Mavericks. I like the Mavericks in this game, plus the 6.5. I know it's been a series where all the home teams win and cover. I think the Mavericks break that streak today. I think they win straight up and knock out the Suns. I've been on this Mavericks team the entire playoffs, and it's not going to stop now. I think they have a solid chance at winning today, winning against Golden State, and making the finals, and even winning the finals. I think that this Mavericks team definitely has the potential. I think they win today. But I'm grabbing them plus the 6.5 just to be safe. I will sprinkle the money line as well. I think it's a good spot for it. You get the Mavericks. Sorry, the home team is won and covered, which is one of the trends. The other one is Scott Foster is going to be reffing this game. And I know this is stupid, but Chris Paul is 0-14 against the spread in his last 14 games that Foster has reffed. I don't know what that means, but I like my Mavericks bet. I took it and grabbed the plus 6.5 with them. I think they, at minimum, keep it close. So there you go. New York Rangers. Ride it. Good morning, fellas. Quick opinion on Milwaukee run line. Yes. Or over the full game, 7.5. Yes. Either one will work. So there you go. So we go from the game 7s on the hardwood to the game 7s on the ice. The Pittsburgh Penguins and the New York Rangers back in MSG. Did we really think this one was going to get to 6 games when the Pittsburgh Penguins went up 3-1? I don't know.
I thought my Rangers' future was done.
Yeah, Rangers are minus 145, total of 6.5. Rev it up, Nick. Let's hear it.
Yeah, as for a side, I do not have one here. I have the Rangers minus 110 to win the series, so I'm going to ride that one out there. But I did notice a little bit of a trend yesterday. I'm wanting to dip my toes in the water with this trend again today. This was it's a 6. It's not a 6.5. My bad. I typed that in wrong.
Unbelievable.
I know, I'm just the worst. But yeah, I'm on the under. I like the game 7 unders here, Tim. I'm on the Penguins team total under 2.5 at plus 110. I'm on the Ranger I'm on the full game under 6. I think we see low scoring games today, and I'm going to back Igor Shesterkin here at home in front of a friendly crowd to get the win here. And these lines have dropped dramatically, by the way. And let's see, what is the the Penguins team total hasn't moved at all though, but this line actually has moved from minus 120 for the Rangers, or minus 145. This was actually minus 165 yesterday, and it's moved all the way down. Tristan Jarry will make his first start of the postseason. He's finally healthy, and I believe they're gonna get Sidney Crosby back for Game 7 here.
I have no clue.
He's day to day. He was on the ice for an optional practice this morning or on Saturday. He was wearing a non-contact jersey. He may be able to play today. This line movement's telling me he will be able to play today. Keep an eye out for that. If this line continues to drop, Rangers at minus 120 is a great price, I think. I'll lean towards the Rangers on the money line. If I didn't already have the futures ticket here with them, I just took the Penguins team total under 2.5 and the full game under 6, though.
There you go. Yeah, I just looked this one up. Scott Foster is actually out sick today, so he is not going to be reffing the game. That report came out a little while ago, so I did not know that. So thank you, Rickett, for bringing that to my attention. We'll see. I still like the Mavericks. Boston -2.5 first half. Sure. I stepped away for a second. All good. Refs are, I don't really, cool. It's not Foster, so it doesn't really matter. I told you boys bet the Rangers before Game 6 at plus. Yes, and we did.
Props. I took their money line. I've had their money line.
We've been betting them the entire series.
I already had them -110 to win the series. And honestly, the only series I bet mid series was after the Lightning went down 3-2 because I knew the Leafs were going to choke.
There you go. Scott Foster. No, he's not reffing. He's out sick today. Crosby has cobwebs. No worries for the Rangers. Their goalie is terrible.
The Penguins. It's Tristan Jarry. So who knows?
It is Tristan Jarry today?
Yeah, he's confirmed.
Oh, wow.
But I don't know if
even more.
I don't know if a cold goalie is someone I want for Game 7.
Nope. Well, there's another Game 7, though, today. The Dallas Stars are in Calgary taking on the Flames. Flames are -200, total of 5.5 in this game. How about this game? What are you thinking for this one?
Yeah. By the way, if anybody took the degenerate 11:35 a.m. Nerfy this morning, hit. The Calgary Flames, Dallas Stars. I have a future on the Stars to win the series at +230. So once again, I'm not getting involved in a money line here, but I'm going right back to similar to what I have in the Penguins game. Give me the Flames team total under 2.5 at +115. And I have the under 5.5 full game at -145. I know that's a little juicy, but these teams have been trending way under. And you partner that up with a Game 7. This game is going to be 1-0. This is going to be a very low scoring game. And this is one of the only series that have been trending way under the entire series. So that's where I'm going to be looking at this one here, Tim. I like this game to go under. I think we're going to see a good performance here out of Jake Ottinger. So basically, the two team totals I bet, I'm trusting Igor Shesterkin and Jake Ottinger, two goalies that Shesterkin's the Vezina Trophy winner this year and was in the top 3 for the MVP trophy this year. And Ottinger has had an amazing playoffs. He's looked really good in net, and he's really been able to limit the Flames this series. So I'm going to back those two goalies to keep their opponents under 2.5 goals, and then the full game under 5.5 as well for this one.
All right. Sounds good. Good job. New York Rangers and Texas Rangers win? Yeah.
Yes.
I can see that. Yep. All right, Nick, that is the entire card for today, so good work. We made it through. By the way, I want to mention I think we've had a record amount of people in the stream at one time because we're currently sitting at 52, which we've never had over 50 before. So that's kind of cool.
Awesome.
We appreciate everybody stopping by on the Sunday. Quick recapping, housekeeping, all that stuff, pay the bills. If you guys are new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, share, do all that good stuff. Appreciate all the support. Check out all the links in the description below between our Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Discord, Facebook, Picks and Parleys, Premium Plays, merch, ESP Shorts, and the EarleSportsBets.com website. It's all linked down below. If you guys are interested in going to any concerts or sporting events, me and Nick are part of the SeatGeek Ambassador Program. Therefore, if you go and get your tickets at SeatGeek, go to the checkout, use code ESB. When you go over there, you get $20 off your first purchase. Not only does this save you money, it helps out me and Nick over at Earle Sports Bets. We've seen there has been a bunch of people using our code. We appreciate everybody who does. So there we go. Make sure you guys use code ESB at checkout when you guys go get your tickets at SeatGeek. Quick back to the chat. Under 1.5 first period. Yes. I'm 5-0 on my last 5. Lay the house today. Rangers and Flames lay the house. Oh, I guess you're going to lose one of them. Anyways, there you go. That works better, Nick. I appreciate it. But that is recapping. I like the over in the Pittsburgh Cincinnati game. Houston on the run line. Milwaukee on the run line. Mets +170 on the run line. White Sox money line, Philly money line, and the over in the Philly game. And then I forgot to add, I like the Dallas Mavericks. I like that game. I like them plus 6.5. And then in the WNBA, I like both games to go under the total. So New York Liberty are facing the Dallas Wings, and that's 165.5. And the under 161 in the Atlanta game. I believe that Atlanta one is dropped to like 157 area. So I kind of beat a line movement. But under in both WNBA games today. Let's ride with that, Nick.
Yeah. And then for me, I've got let me get up my bet stamp so I can just read my plays off of that. There we go. I have the first 5 currently. First 5 under 4.5, Atlanta and San Diego. That game is being played right now. Pirates team total over, full game over against Cincinnati. I have the Astros first 5 full game run lines and team total over. Tigers first 5 run line, Mets first 5 money line and full game money line. Brewers and Marlins. I have the Brewers team total over 3.5, full game over 7. Yankees and White Sox first 5 under 4. Guardians first 5 money line. Rangers first 5 money line. Athletics first 5 money line. Diamondbacks team total over and the full game over. Phillies in the first 5 on the money line. The first 5 under 3.5 with the Cardinals and the Giants. In the NBA, I did add in 3 plays. I took the Milwaukee Bucks team total under 100. I took the Bucks and the Celtics under 205.5. And I took the under 205 with the Mavericks, or with the Mavericks and the Suns. So I went all unders here for Game 7 unders. Game 7 unders are going to be something I'm going to stress because defense amplifies and the intensity amplifies for Game 7. In the NHL, well, I'm not going to go away from that. Penguins team total under 2.5, full game under 6. Flames team total under 2.5, full game under 5.5. That's where I went with the NHL, and I did not get to any WNBA today. I don't know if I will or not, but yeah, that is everything for me.
There you go. Any WNBA picks? Yeah, unders in both games. There you go. Under in both games for the WNBA. Nick, go ahead, finish on out the slate for our show for today.
Yeah, that's just going to about wrap it up for this one. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. And turn on those post notifications so you guys are notified each and every time we are live here at ESP, which is every single morning, anywhere between 10 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Earle Sports Bet Show. That's going to just about wrap it up for this one, though. We want to thank you guys, as always, for watching. My name is Nhl Hockey. I'm joined here, as always, by my brother Tim with another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. Thank you, guys.